Hey everyone, the purpose of this video is I'll show you my last four trades which I have taken last week. Here I am doing all the breakdown and analysis why I have taken those trades and what are those outcomes. So there was a first trade which I have taken in the gold. So basically this was that trade. So first of all I have taken this here. The sell was for $7 here. It was the exact RR. I have selected. So after then, when market came here, I just wanted to minimize my risk, and what I did this. I put my SL on the exact on this level, on this low of this candle, and what market had come here and took my SL and then started going in the now favor. Although my target was this, and after executing this trade, I went to sleep. I didn't watching this trade anymore. So this trade was a complete failure, and the reason behind why I have taken this trade was this. In the 4 hour, what my analysis that time was, in the 4 hour, market has already after a sharp big upside move. What market had done? Market had taken all the stop outs of these peoples, which has been trading since 2 days. Market aggressively stopped out all the all the buyers. And what it had done, all the people who were buying here, they have been stopped out. All the people who have been buying here, all they have been stopped out. Okay, and after that, in 4 hours, instantly once this candle had done a big sharp move, this massive move, and it was around 778 move. Yeah, so this was the move, and it was very massive. And after that, market gold started recovering all this. So my mindset was what market will do. Market have stopped out all the previous pairs, all the previous retailers, and then now it might move towards upside. So that exactly thing that has been happened, but the entry and the exit was very bad. So like this, what it had done, first of all, market had come here and started going up. It invited some buyers in here, and I executed. This trade was not like so perfect for me. I'm just taking it casually, just to show like I was pretty confident on this trade too, but this trade was a failure. And what I was thinking, like market has came here and here doing some halt, and after that market will give a like instant recovery in the gold. Like previous time it has been happened once here. Market have given a same sharp fall, and one thing if you notice here, if I measure this 785 pips here, and if I copy this exact tool and if I place here, the exact same fall has been happened another time. So if I had to enter in this trade according to this measurement, I should have entered after this bullish engulfing on a 15-minute time frame, and so on further. I have to plan the RR at least this, but no worries. This was a small trade, and it was a big mistake. This trade was what I had to plan in the gold. Like I have noticed in the gold, whenever market started going up, always try once take out the stops, the first buyer, the first entry, those people who have entered in the first time. And the exactly thing has been happened here. In 4 hour time frame, it made a green candle, it made a bullish candle, and after that, this candle came here and exactly stopped out those buyers we see in 15 minutes. Yeah, those people who have been entered in this level, they are behind by the liquidity, and then after that, so on. After doing that, market started giving up. So let's move on to the second trade, and which I have been taken in the BTC USD in Bitcoin. So this was the trade. Let me show you. So this was the first trade which I was taken in the first place. If I do this in 15 minutes, so this was the trade basically. I have entered here, and here I have exited manually. And the reason behind that trade was, like if you see in 4 hours, okay. So these were the both trades which I have taken in the Bitcoin. So this was the second trade on this account. What I was seeing, can I show you? Market, when you see in the 4 hour, what market is doing, going up, doing a small retracement, then again going up, doing again a small retracement, then giving a very good upside momentum, and then giving a small retracement. Same pattern was going on again and again. So how I have planned basically. So this was the level. If you see here, this was the level when market had given a short time retracement sort of. So I had planned already. If market came and took the liquidity of this level, exactly market had done the same. Market came here, market took the liquidity and instantly giving a started upside momentum. So then after confirmation of the 15 minute, Actually, it was a little bit of late entry, but it was worth it. When we see the 4 hour, it was a very beautiful. When you see a time frame to high, like when you watch the market in 4 hour, you will get lots of clarity. You actually get lots of unwanted distractions basically, and you will get the clarity of the market, what actually market is doing in the big figure. So what it has done, it has came here and to grab the liquidity, basically grab or hint, I don't know what exactly I have to say here, but basically stopped out of these previous levels people of this swing and started giving a very good momentum, and then I have entered here. Same if I show you in the amplifier, I have entered on the third candle here. Exactly if I show you, I have entered, and after that market went a little bit of sideways, but I didn't lose my patience and I left the trade. My psychology was, no matter what, if this trade goes stopped out, I will accept that, and if this trade won't, I will also accept that. Actually, I was ready for both. So this trade was also a very good trade, and if I didn't exit it manually, if I have booked my partial trades here, so I would have captured like 1:5 or 6, 1:5 basically. But although I was very happy, but after exiting this trade, market giving sharp pulse momentum. So, and this was the day when market has been again touched the all-time high in the Bitcoin. This was the second trade, and the third trade was an AUD NCT or NCT. So this was the trade in the AUD NCT, and it was a loss basically. What happened was, that was a weekend. I have taken this trade on the Friday, and basically what happened, what my analysis was, market was clearly in the down, like in the downtrend. If we see in a monthly time frame, market is clear on the resistance in the high supply zone. So market is already like taking, giving us some sort of a selling momentum in here. What happened here, when we do this in a monthly time frame, there was a very good inverted hammer pattern on the supply zone. Started looking in this as a bearish. So what I did was, I did the 4 hour time frame and marked the previous swing. My plan was very simple. If it breaks the swing, so clearly this has been breaked in here, then I will plan a trade in this. So what happened was, this candle was a whole story. So when market came here, made a very huge green candle, and after that it started going down. When we see in a 15-minute time frame, so this was happened. So this was the way I get convinced that market has taken the liquidity, a lot of liquidity in here of the sellers, and then market might go down and can give some move. I have entered here, and on that day this trade was very beautiful, and started giving me like 1:1 ARA, but I still have of my target, so I chose to wait in this trade. And then after market went close for the weekend, and when it opened again on the Monday, a very huge candle came up in Monday on 15-minute time frame, but still I chose to wait in this trade. Like whatever thing happened, I didn't move my SL, move my TP, I just wait patiently. But this trade wasn't worked out. Actually, I was basically convinced this trade was a inverted hammer, and then this was a very good candle in 4 hours. So although market what did, it had taken all the candles of the buyers in here and started after hunting those liquidity, it made this inverted hammer again. So I was pretty convinced that market might go from here to market might give this momentum and could give the target, but unfortunately market went sideways. We didn't get the target, but slowly the SL has been hit in this. After that I moved on to the Bitcoin trade. I was looking on the charts and still got a very good trade in the Bitcoin. So these were the notes which I have been thinking and taking before executing the trade. When we see in the 4 hour, same pattern was repeating again and again. So what I did was, market had made this level candle, market came here and given a good momentum in the upside. So I was pretty ready, and if market came and stopped out this week, then I might probably plan for the upside, and the same thing has been happened. when we see in the 15 minute. So was got convinced by this. Mostly in crypto now, market hunt the liquidity with this kind of candles with a very big strange width and a small body in a direction. Market was in a bullish direction, so I started thinking like this might be our chance. Usually people think like once market has been stopped out, all the buyers are taking out all the liquidity, and then market instantly go the shoot up to the up or down. So since it was an upside trade, it was a bullish trade, this was a very clear indication. Like when we see in the 15 minutes, I was very convinced by this wick, and I just taken market to try to come on this level and try to break this, but didn't sustain. If as you can see, didn't sustain at this level. So it clearly started giving the bullish momentum in here. Then what I did, I have executed the trade in here. I was entered on this trade, on this third, I was entered on this trade exactly in here. So what exactly happened was, market started giving a bullish momentum again. So it was a very good candle in the 15 minutes. Then I have entered, then got a little bit of drawdown, and there was also a trend line. Just forget this. What I did was this, and I made a previous note that market could already have gone to the upside after grabbing SL. Still market is very slow trends. Anytime sellers could take over of it, so the risk would be not a great idea. Actually, what I have done now, once market came into favor, I moved my SL to the break even on this level. Basically, this was the level where I moved my SL to the break even, but I was very lucky and I have targeted this kind of move when we see in the 4 hour. So this was my RR. You see the 4 hour trend. In 15 minutes, if you see, I have taken this trade 2 AM in the early morning, and I have exited this trade around the next day 8 PM. I hold this trade around 16-17 hours. So market came to this level. Market has already stopped out these buyers in here and giving a very good kind of this candle. I was pretty convinced by this candle, and market came here, respected this level, and started going on so on. And this was a very good structure in the 15 minutes as well. Market exactly giving a proper market structure, respecting the proper market structure. Market making higher lows, making higher highs. So all these 3 trades were very great trades. So in this trades risked around $70 in order to make $250. So these were all the 4 trades. 2 trades was the loss and 2 trades was the win. Let's plan further. So that's all for this video. I don't know, I'm not a good explainer, but still I'm learning all these things, how to record a video, how to do the trade breakdowns and analysis. So we'll upload some of the pretty like a post analysis video or a pre-analysis video of planning like about the market view. So we'll do on this channel, so stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching still here.